Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is MJ. Welcome to Third Down Thursdays, TDT Media, whatever you'd like to call us. On this wonderful afternoon, I'm joined here by Cy today. We are going to be kicking off our Senior Bowl coverage with a couple of player previews that you're going to be seeing today, tomorrow, and for the rest of the time up until our Senior Bowl coverage starts on January 29th. So Cy is going to be kicking us off today. I will let him introduce the player, but to introduce Cy, I've known him for a couple years. He has been doing baseball reporting, college basketball reporting for TDT Media for a couple years now. He was one of the first writers we ever brought on. Very happy to see Cy growing, and we're going to be in Mobile together along with Connor and Jackson covering the Senior Bowl. So that being said, Cy, get after it. You're going to be doing a player profile. I will see y'all later.
All right. What's up, guys? I'm Ingersoll, of Third Down Thursdays, and today we have our first player profile of a guy by the name of Javon Solomon. He is out of Troy, from Troy Trojans. He's a redshirt junior, 6'2", 249-pound edge rusher / linebacker, birthplace of Tallahassee, Florida. Looking at Javon Solomon's stats from 2023, he was a very vital reason on why Troy was so good with their 11-3 record. Javon had 55 total tackles, 26 solo with 29 assists, 16 sacks, 3 fumbles forced, with 2 of them he recovered. Looking at his awards from his 3 years of being at Troy, in 2020 he was All Sun Belt honorable mention. In 2021, he was an All-American honorable mention, along with a All-Sun Belt first team. 2022, he's an All-Sun Belt third team. And then 2023, this year, he had his best season to date, being an All-American second team, along with another All-Sun Belt first team. Looking at his scouting report, his player summary, he is an edge rusher. He is a stand-up edge. Put him on the end and let him just go for the QB. He's probably the most high-intensity player that I have personally scouted myself. His effort is off the charts every single play. He flies around the field. He plays as wide off of the tackle as you think you would want someone to play. He 5 feet, 10 feet off, and just power rushes at the tackle. He is a very athletic build, 6'2", 246. He is a lower body machine, just straight off the edge. He makes tackles in the Sun Belt look like children, basically. He outmaneuvers them. He outmatches them. He's explosive. His acceleration off the charts, and he hits hard. His acceleration is off the charts. As he approaches the blocker, he plays with good strength, balance, and leverage to cause a mismatch on slower offensive linemen. He shows good twitch, he has a solid ability to counter blocks, and he has the agility to maneuver around the offensive lineman. He plays the edge very well. Do not ask him to drop back in order to pass coverage. He's either going to go for the QB or he is going to go for the run. While looking at his weaknesses, really, there's only 2 things that stand out to me. One, like I mentioned earlier, don't have him bounce back and cover passes. When QBs targeted him for the pass this year, their QBs were 100%. He is an edge rusher. He is either going in for run coverage to run stop, or he's going after the QB. This might not necessarily work in the NFL, though, because the reason why he had so much success, the reason why he had 16 sacks in the Sun Belt, is because he's able to mismatch offensive linemen, in particular the offensive tackle, as he's a stand-up edge. For him to be NFL caliber ready, for him to be an actual successful edge rusher, he's going to have to better develop his pass rush moves. He's an athlete. He's got that athletic build. He has speed. He's a power rusher. He has the explosion, the emphasis to be good. However, against NFL caliber offensive linemen, guys that are actually athletic and not slow and just not slow and not like big boys who can't move. These are big boys that can move. If he can find a way to be able to have the same success in college to outmaneuver and outrush NFL caliber linemen, he will be one of the most successful pass rushers in the league. Which was why I cannot personally wait to see him perform at the Senior Bowl. Because if he can mismatch these future NFL caliber offensive linemen, so much success. Now, to break down his film, yes. You see him circled on the edge. He's standing up off the edge, and he mismatches the offensive lineman. He goes to the outside, and he hits that QB with power. He swim moves out, and boom. Same thing, off the edge. Chase uses his athletic build, his speed to chase down the QB. Mismatches the offensive lineman, and just hits the QB with a lot of power. The offensive linemen in the Sun Belt, they do their best. They try to mismatch him, but he can either swim inside, he can swim to the outside. He uses that all of his 6'2" frame in order to maximize his power. He hits hard. He is a mismatch. Every lineman that he has had to face so far is a mismatch. That shows in his numbers. And now motor, it is next to none. Just these, I feel bad. Truly, I actually feel bad for these linemen and his QBs that had to face him all year because they can't stop him. He'll swim to the outside, he'll swim to the inside, and he will hit you with power. It does not matter how big of a lineman you are. It's just they struggled. And I really do hope that he finds success in the NFL because if you can't tell by the film, he's good. He's got something that a lot of NFL teams are going to see. And if they can develop him right, this could be one of the next best edge rushers in the next 5 years.